I would explain Bitcoin to friends 10, 12 years ago, and they thought it was like a video game token or something, which, by the
Yep.
way, I'll tell you my story a little bit. I got into Bitcoin in 2012 because a friend of mine in Israel played World of Warcraft, online game. And I don't know if you remember this, but back in the day, like way back in the day, Bitcoin was adopted partly because I think Brock Pierce had something to do with that. He was a big World of Warcraft gold seller. Do you know what gold is, World of Warcraft gold?
I played back in high school, which is predating a long time ago, but yes, I'm familiar with WoW.
Well, my buddy, he needed me to buy a Bitcoin with my PayPal account and my Venmo account because he didn't have one. Back then, you could buy Bitcoin with Venmo. I don't know if you remember, it was crazy. And then ship the Bitcoin to his wallet address, and the wallet address was a QT wallet. I don't know if you remember QT. It was very rudimentary, very rough. It was hard to use, hard to understand. And I literally every day would ship him some Bitcoin so he could buy more shields and stuff that he needed for the game. And it was amazing because he stopped driving me nuts for it. But I had like $200-300 worth of Bitcoin in this QT wallet, and I just figured he'd ask for it one day so he could buy more shields and whatever he needed. About a year passed by, and I upgraded computers, and it was about maybe a year and a half. I'm walking by I remember like it was yesterday. I'm walking by my television, literally walking right by it, and CNBC was on just for background noise. And all of a sudden, the lady goes, and today, in little known cryptocurrency, Bitcoin hits $163 a coin. And I literally said, what the fuck? Because I knew I had a ton of Bitcoin in that wallet. And I stopped to pay attention. And all of a sudden, she stops talking. I'm like, lady, what the fuck? I need more info. So I go find this old laptop that I had, which I did not get rid of. Shout out to the guy whose wife threw his hard drive into the
It's huge,
junkster.
huge. Yep.
And I run it up again, and I go and I got these Bitcoin, and I'm thinking, I'm looking at the value of it, and I'm like, this can't be. There's no fucking way this can be. So now I'm trying to liquidate Bitcoin for US dollars just to prove to myself that I could actually do that. And I don't know if you remember, but through Mt. Gox, you could do 5,000 through Venmo. That was the max you could at any time.
Hmm.
So I did 5,000 just to see if I could get it. And sure as shit, it came through to my Venmo. I was like,
Wow.
that was the
Wow.
epiphany for me.